Here's a look at the numbers. The rain that we've seen throughout the day today, Toronto picked up 19 millimeters with more on the way this evening. As this moisture moves through and it heads east towards Ottawa and Montreal in the overnight, we're looking at an additional 5 to 10 millimeters of rain. And for Saturday morning, some lingering showers, yes, towards Muskoka, towards Sudbury too, and Ottawa and Montreal. Your Saturday a little unsettled. Peaks of sun returns for our Sunday across the board and through southern Ontario and Ottawa for you as well. Temperature-wise, it's looking very seasonal here. Toronto 19 degrees, London 18 degrees for you towards the north, a little bit drier, Dryden 20 degrees, lots of sunshine. In Atlantic Canada, Newfoundland, you're looking at fairly sunny conditions this weekend, but the winds will start to pick up for your Saturday and into Sunday especially. For the Maritimes, we have this trough pushing through, which could bring us some isolated showers across the board for your Saturday and Sunday. Temperature-wise on Saturday, quite seasonal here. Halifax 20 degrees, St. John's 18 degrees. Now we're looking at the forecast here in Moncton for Sunday. Special game, the Ticats playing the Calgary Stampede. That's the Hamilton Ticats against the Calgary Stampeders, rather. And Sunday, weather-wise, 26 degrees. It's looking dry, so a perfect day to check out a football game. Along the coast of BC, a rainfall warning is in place. An additional 20 millimeters on the way. And Gary has more details on international news. In this long-range forecast, we're looking at the first weekend of fall, and it will be unsettled for us in through parts of Ontario in the east towards Ottawa. Chance of showers in through cottage country too, and unsettled weather in through the Maritimes. Hot conditions for the prairies, peaks of sun in Vancouver, and for your Sunday, still hot here. Regina feeling like 30 for your weekend. With that ridge in the jet stream, you're staying dry too. Rain returns in Vancouver. Chance of showers again in through Ottawa and Montreal. Warm weather in through Atlantic Canada. A bit breezy in Newfoundland though for Sunday and your Monday. And for Monday, unsettled conditions are starting to push towards southern Ontario. It's still warm here in the prairies, but notice it's still stormy in the west. And for Tuesday, wet conditions, warm weather still upon us. You might be wondering when that's going to end. Well, it doesn't end in this long-range forecast. And here it is, that system pushing through in through the Greater Toronto region towards Ottawa and Montreal. We're going to see some showers. Fair weather in Atlantic Canada, looking dry, and temperatures right around seasonal. Stay tuned. The Weather Watch continues. Gary Archibald joins us again coming up. Right now, we have your local forecast coming up in less than a minute from right now. They do come up every 10 minutes on the 10s right here on the Weather Network. But first, we'll travel across the country to see how this first weekend of fall looks like. Well, for Montreal, Saturday is unsettled. For Sunday, you're seeing a little bit more sunshine, and you'll get up to 26 degrees. St. John's, Newfoundland, 14 degrees on Saturday. Sunday, a little sunnier for you. Toronto, the rain clears out for your Saturday afternoon. You could see a little bit of cloud cover, but Ottawa, you're going to see some rain for your Saturday. 23 degrees for you there. And towards the prairies, if you're looking for summertime temperatures, I highly recommend a trip towards Saskatoon, maybe 30 degrees on Saturday. Sunshine, Winnipeg, 25 degrees, not doing too bad there either if you just want to get another summer weekend in there. For Vancouver, 22 degrees on Saturday. That's your break from the rain, but it does return to end your weekend. Stay tuned for your local forecast right now. Sometime this evening through the overnight hours, and we're going to have Andrew Fazekas up on the show. He's our night sky guy with more details on this really interesting story. We're going to switch gears and look at what's happening in terms of weather, and we take you to Ontario, where it has been a dreary, wet, drizzly day. We've picked up close to 19 millimeters of rain in Toronto, with an additional 5 to 10 on the way. It's one of those evenings where maybe it's movie night across southern Ontario. Ottawa, Montreal, you'll see some showers into your Saturday. Sunday, it does clear out, and across the board, Sunday looks like the better chance of seeing some sunshine in through Ontario and in through parts of Quebec as well. As we jump ahead to Atlantic Canada, rain showers will move into the Maritime provinces through the overnight. Saturday is unsettled. Chance of showers here and there. Not steady rains, but just a chance of rain. Newfoundland, you're staying dry this weekend. Your bigger concern is the winds. And speaking of winds, it's been windy along the coast of BC today. Gusts were over 100 kilometers an hour in some parts, and we do have a rainfall warning in place, so check out the additional amounts that we could see here. For Vancouver and Victoria, rain this evening, but for tomorrow, we are seeing some peaks of sun. Peaks being the operative word here. Temperature-wise, we're quite seasonal, but not seasonal here. Calgary, 29 degrees. Regina, 28. Brilliant hot temperatures. For Ottawa, 23 degrees for you.
Thanks for joining us. The evening edition starts right now. Gary Archibald, Nicole Karkic. You have plans for the weekend?
I do. I'm very excited. It's the first official weekend of fall.
Yes.
So I'm going to get out and have some fun. How about you?
Likely to be coaching the young lads at U of T, interfaculty men's flag football, which I do continuously.
Coaching football.
Yes, that's right.
All
We have a game, first game of the season. Hopefully the weather is cooperating, and we have this to give you a hint of what we will be covering. Tell that and a lot more coming up, and we're on Facebook and Twitter right now. Stay with us.
It was raining pretty much all day and through southern Ontario. For Toronto, we've seen already close to 20 millimeters of rain, fog patches in the wake of this system, and we are still seeing some precipitation moving towards Ottawa and Montreal for the overnight hours. So your Saturday will be a little bit unsettled for the morning and afternoon. It is clearing out of Toronto for Saturday, but cottage country will see some rain showers, and then for Sunday, it does seem to clear up quite nicely across Ontario and Quebec too. In Atlantic Canada, Newfoundland, you'll see windy conditions this weekend. You're staying fairly dry, but the precipitation is moving towards parts of Nova Scotia and New Brunswick for your Saturday. And as we check out what's happening on the west coast, we have a rainfall warning in place. So check out these additional rainfall totals on top of what we've seen this week. Along the north coast, it's been Pacific low after Pacific low. Vancouver, Victoria, you get a little bit of a break from the rain for your Saturday, but a cloud cover for you. And across the prairies, sunshine and very warm conditions.
We're going to try something a little different this half hour. We have a very special guest with us, Gary Archibald with Nicole Karkic, and our very own night sky guy, Andrew Bazakis, an expert about the sky, the night sky, space in general. He joins us now live.
Thanks for joining us, Andrew. This is a special Friday edition, I suppose, for people who are watching us across the country.
Andrew, can you hear us? We might be having a little technical difficulty here.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Nicole.
Oh, you can hear us now?
Perfect.
I was just
got
lost
us
in cyberspace.
Okay.
Well, it's glad that we caught you back. We got a question for you. The big story, of course, is the NASA satellite that's upon re-entry this evening. What can we expect tonight?
But it's not going to all burn up in the atmosphere. Is anyone in danger of this these particles breaking up? Thank you so much for being with us this evening, Andrew. And of course, you can always check him out at thenightskyguy.com. We've got more coming up just ahead.
This long-range forecast is brought to you by your local Can-Am dealer.
In this long-range forecast, we're looking at the first weekend of fall, and it will be unsettled for us in through parts of Ontario in the east towards Ottawa. Chance of showers in through cottage country too, and unsettled weather in through the Maritimes. Hot conditions for the prairies, peaks of sun in Vancouver, and for your Sunday, still hot here. Regina feeling like 30 for your weekend. With that ridge in the jet stream, you're staying dry too. Rain returns in Vancouver. Chance of showers again in through Ottawa and Montreal. Warm weather in through Atlantic Canada. A bit breezy in Newfoundland though for Sunday and your Monday. And for Monday, unsettled conditions are starting to push towards southern Ontario. It's still warm here in the prairies, but notice it's still stormy in the west. And for Tuesday, wet conditions, warm weather still upon us. You might be wondering when that's going to end. Well, it doesn't end in this long-range forecast. And here it is, that system pushing through the greater Toronto region towards Ottawa and Montreal. We're going to see some showers. Fair weather in Atlantic Canada, looking dry, and temperatures right around seasonal. Stay tuned. The Weather Watch continues. Gary Archibald joins us again coming up.